Power is a game of appearances. It's a subtle art. Played not with loud proclamations but with calculated moves. In the grand theater of negotiation, leadership, influence, the loudest voice rarely wins. True masters understand a more potent weapon: silence. This is the tool of kings, titans of industry. They know words can be traps, exposing weaknesses and tensions. Silence is a shield, a blank canvas where opponents project fears, insecurities, hidden desires, giving you the ultimate strategic advantage. Human beings are hardwired for connection, for response. We're social creatures who depend on feedback. A question demands an answer. A statement invites a reply. This call and response rhythm is the bedrock of our communication. Silence shatters this rhythm. It creates a vacuum, a void where a response should be. This void is honestly deeply unsettling to the human psyche. The natural impulse is to fill it, to rush in with words, any words, to restore the pattern. This is the first psychological key to the power of silence. It exploits our innate fear of the unknown and the unanswered. It's a social pressure cooker. When you remain silent during a conversation, especially after someone has made a point or asked a question, you're disrupting their expectations. Their mind begins to race. Did I say something wrong? Do they disagree? Are they angry? Am I not making sense? This internal monologue is a cascade of self-doubt. The longer you hold the silence, the more intense their discomfort becomes. They lose their composure. In the high-stakes arena of negotiation, words are currency. Many believe the goal is to spend that currency wisely. The true masters know the goal is to make the other side spend theirs recklessly. Silence is the primary tool for achieving this. One of the most classic and effective tactics is the great pause. After your opponent makes an offer, you do not respond immediately, you do not counter, you do not even nod, you simply remain quiet, looking at them with a calm, thoughtful expression. Let 5 seconds pass, then 10, then 20. To them, this silence will feel like an eternity, a clear signal of dissatisfaction. The pressure created by this void is immense. More often than not, the other party will break first. They'll assume their initial offer was insulting, they'll start to bargain against themselves. They're filling the silence you created by giving away concessions you never even asked for. History and modern business are filled with titans who understood that true power is often silent. Consider the late Steve Jobs of Apple. He was known for his theatrical presentations, but in the boardroom and in negotiations he was a master of the long, unnerving pause. During product reviews with his engineers, he would listen to a presentation and respond with a prolonged, intense silence. This quiet scrutiny would force his team to reevaluate their own work on the spot, often pointing out its flaws before he had to. He used silence to demand excellence, making his eventual sparse words of approval feel like a monumental victory. Another powerful practitioner of this art is Jeff Bezos. In Amazon's senior executive meetings, a now famous policy is to begin with a period of silent reading. Instead of a verbal presentation or a PowerPoint slideshow, executives are given a 6-page narrative memo and spend up to 30 minutes reading it in complete silence. You do not need to be a billionaire to harness this formidable tool. You can begin to practice the art of silence in your daily life, starting today. The first step is to become comfortable with quiet yourself. Fight the urge to fill every conversational pause. The next time you're in a discussion and someone finishes speaking, simply take a breath. Pause for 3 full seconds before you respond. This small change will have a noticeable effect. It will make you appear more thoughtful, more deliberate, and it will give your eventual words far greater impact. Practice this in low-stakes conversations until it becomes a natural part of your communication style. Next, apply this to situations where you want something. Negotiating your salary. Deploy the great pause. Discussing a project with your boss. Deploy the great pause. Haggling at a flea market. Deploy the great pause. When they state their price or position, simply listen and then fall silent. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. Begin your training now. Master the void, and you will master the art of influence. For those who wish to delve deeper into the strategies of quiet control, the journey into the nuances of human nature has only just begun. If you want to master the silent power of influence, follow and subscribe to Hidden Minds now.